No Name Low Life here, doing a little bit of a channel update for everyone because I'm gonna be gone for college in like a few days, and I won't be uploading anything probably besides music at all. So I'm just gonna try to do a little bit of gameplay here. Currently playing Shadow of Mordor. I don't know if y'all ever play that game, but I'm just gonna go around trying to find some more chiefs or something to kill. Kind of explain what's going on. But I mean, if you don't like my channel or you don't give a shit, then just leave the video. I don't give a fuck. But for people who actually want to see the gameplay or anything, then just stick around for the gameplay. My character is built pretty much just for melee combat. I have nothing spec'd into the ranged like skill tree at all, so I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked if I go ranged. So yeah. In a little bit I can show you my actual runes and whatnot that I've equipped, but for now I'm not going to because I'm in the middle of combat. Alright, so I have all the weapons fully upgraded. Of course, on you can see the little stat summaries of each one that I have. A lot of them are actually for using the special abilities of each weapon the most times and for the longest amount of time, even though you probably won't see me using them at all, because I like to save the little abilities when I need to. But yeah, here's the little runes I have for each one. Some of these, most of them are epics because, you know, but this one is one of my favorite ones that I've recently got, is the chance to ignite by throwing the daggers, which is really helpful. And there's also the 30% health recovery when completing a drain of brand, which includes action brand, so you could basically never die if you're in combat. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of gameplay. I don't know if you guys ever played this game. It's a little game by Warner Brothers Studios, I believe. If you don't like Lord of the Rings, that's okay, because it has enough lore for people who like the series, but if you don't like the series, then it's distant enough so that you could still enjoy the game without having to know every little intricate piece of lore from that, you know, mythos. And yeah, but as you can see, it's not like your classic style of Tolkien style game, I guess. I think that's the right Tolkien game. As in, it's very bloody, very violent. The combat system is one of the best I've ever seen. It's a lot like everyone compares it to this, but I'm gonna have to do the same thing. Arkham City, those type of games. It's a lot like Arkham City in its combat style. It's very momentum based, so the more you can maintain that momentum, the better you're going to do in combat. As you can see, I have a pretty decent pace going. I'm trying to brand as many as I can to keep my meter up and keep them away from me. Oh fuck, I didn't even kill him, but it's a very paced game. And as you can see, if you know what you're doing, you can keep that pace going, and you can just slaughter an insurmountable amount of enemies, as you saw me do. I just took out like a battalion of people and walked away the victor. But that is because my character is built primarily for just like sword combat and really nothing else. If you wonder what outfit I'm using, this is the Dark Ranger outfit. You should probably have it if you bought the game. It's very cheap. You can just buy the season pass. I'm pretty sure the game's only like 20 bucks now, so I mean, it's worth picking it up. A lot of people who played this game love it, but not many people really gave it a try ever. But I would recommend it highly. The story's not the best. It's very basic, but the gameplay is what really makes the game what it is. It's a phenomenal amount of effort put into each little animation, finisher, everything is just wonderful. The game's almost 2 years old now, and I'm still playing it, so I mean, that's something. Oh, it looks like I found the chief or something. And he's probably gonna kick my ass.
I'll break every weak little bone in your body, truck.
For those of you who have not played the game, well, I don't know if you've played the game or not, but I just want to explain everything for those who haven't, if you already have played the game. when you get killed in this game, the person that kills you actually becomes stronger and creates a little power system, so death does have its consequences. But if you do die and you end up killing that person, you get better rewards when you kill them. So it's kind of a mixed bag of whether or not you want to kill them at all, if you want to get killed by them, because you can use that to farm for better runes, which is really, really helpful. As you can see, I have some of the top tier runes in the game, because I have played this game quite a bit extensively. If you guys are wondering how to farm runes, then I highly recommend doing the Trials of the Captain, and basically it gives you 3 pretty easy people to face. Right in the beginning, as long as you built the same way I am for mostly combat, all you have to do is kill like, I think 20 people in like a few minutes for the boss, but the other people are like vulnerable to ranged and stealth, so basically you could just slaughter them easily. That's basically 3 free runes in under an hour, which is really, really good. Of course, you could always just do the farm method where you capture all the captains and then kill a war chief and then just start going after each one of the captains. Since they're your own captains, they won't fight back. But I prefer the other way better because it's more exciting in my opinion than just going around trying to get all the captains individually, figuring out who connected to who. Some people like that though. Some people like the effort of put into that, like, you know, the whole let me figure out who connects to who. I don't. I used to do that a lot. I have been doing that a lot to help me farm for certain runes. I'm not gonna lie, like, because it's really helpful if you're going for, say, a specific rune. You could kill the war chief in that way, well, they can't fight back, so you're basically guaranteed to get the rune that you want. So say you want a dagger rune, you just strangle him and then start stabbing him with your dagger, and then when he dies by your dagger, you will most likely get a dagger rune. If you kill him with ranged, you're most likely going to get a ranged rune. And if you kill him with your sword, you're of course going to get the sword rune. It really helps you farm for the epic runes that you want. So I would recommend doing that if you're looking for a specific type. If not, then I just recommend running through the trials. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's like Trials of the War Chief or some shit like that. But as you can see, I'm not even gone down yet because my character is basically built for sustainability. With that little life leech thing that I can do just by branding them, you basically don't die. As long as you can get those 5 hits off, and if you can't get those 5 hits off, there's always the bracer knives, which you can add onto your combo. Basically all you gotta do is hit 5 of them, which isn't very hard, and you can automatically do another one of those moves and drain for health. I switched it up actually. I just threw on the chance to ignite. I used to have double stacking, so it would be 50% health back on a brand, which was kind of overpowered, so I just switched it up for the igniting chance. You don't get it that often, but when it does, it'll come in a lot of handy. Like as you can see, it just incapacitates them completely, it creates distance, and allows you to go in for the executions. It's really helpful. I'd highly recommend looking for that rune, or at least going for a lot of dagger runes. I like the dagger runes the best, I think. They're the most helpful, in my opinion, even if you're going for a melee character, not a stealth or ranged. Now, I'm not going to advise you what to do for the ranged build at all, because I'm not good at ranged at all. My focus drains like ridiculously fast. I have nothing spec'd for it except for the flame of the fucking whatever the bow's called, little thing that you get, like the supercharged power up thing. But that's about it. For that, I have nothing else spec'd into it. As you can see, I have some like nice runes. One of them is just increases sword damage by 50%, which actually took me longer than I'd like to admit to get. I actually put a lot of effort into getting that one. I was extremely lucky to get it. Some people get it very early on, some people are not so lucky. I was not so lucky. It took me a long time to get it, but once you get it, that is one you always want to keep on your sword at all times, is the 50% damage increase. It'll just help you kill shit faster, that's all it does. Unless you're a comboer who goes for combos, then the lower sword damage will help you, I guess, because you can just rack up combos on the same enemy. But I prefer the efficiency in the killing. Just the power of the sword to really save your ass in quite a few occasions. How much time do I got left in this recording? I'm gonna check real quick, guys. Not quite sure, but I'm just gonna burn through a little bit of my supers real quick, just to show you guys what it's like. Basically, this one slows time. You have infinite like stealth killing potential. which is really nice. And to get this back, all you gotta do is get stealth kills, which isn't very hard. This is really good for war chiefs, which are vulnerable to stealth. You can literally just use this and slay them immediately. Some people like the other ones better. This is my favorite one by far, just because I think it's the coolest above the other ones. The other one's just kind of like a frenzy where you just go into a state where you just kill everything. Like here, I'll show you. Basically, you just do infinite combat executions. You always have them. So basically, you can just keep one-hitting enemies. You can basically just slaughter entire battalions this way. Plus, mine has the 10-second duration increase, which is, people may think that's a small amount of time to increase an entire thing, but once you stack that with the how many times you're going to get this ability just by killing people, basically 7 kills charges the entire thing, and then you can just go on a rampage. So I mean, it's a pretty good stacking effect if you are a combat person or prefer the melee combat in this game. See how many it takes. So as you can see, it's already like almost halfway charged. I only killed a few guys, and that's what the perk does. Is that it allows you to get more of those faster, so you can do it more and it lasts longer, which is basically what I spec'd for. You don't find me using them that often because I don't find the need to use those special abilities at all, unless you like are really early on in the game, and even then you're not gonna have them unlocked anyway. So they're kind of like useless in my opinion, but they're fun to use. So. I'm just getting my ass kicked. Okay. I'm trying not to die here. That's a good. Just push. As you can see, I'm doing a little technically. You just basically use this attack to build up the meter, and once you got the meter back, just keep draining for combo capabilities. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm trying to concentrate on not dying here.